Hey, Eurovision fans. So today I'm going to be talking about Germany and Germany's entry for Eurovision 2020. They are sending the song Violent Thing by Ben Dolic. Okay, okay. So I see what Germany is doing here. Now, Germany has been really, really struggling, especially in my personal opinion. I know in 2018 they had that rare fourth place or third place situation with Michael Schulte or whatever his name was. I did not like that song. I thought it was very basic, Ed Sheeran light, very safe. It definitely deserved to qualify. I just did not think it deserved to be in the top five. And so I think that song was horribly overrated. So, as far as Germany and what they've been giving us, now I do believe, and I think Germany was at the very bottom last year for me when I did my full ranking. Germany sent the worst song to Eurovision last year with Sisters. That song was, in my opinion, very unprofessional, completely a mess, and there was no cohesion, nothing of substance, nothing really gripping about it. It was just really lazy, everything about it. And I think most people do agree. It's killer that the UK still ended up doing worse than them, but it's again whatever. The top five, big five countries are always in trouble here. But this year, Germany has said, okay, well, let's take a little bit of Sweden, but the more upbeat part of Sweden's entries, a little bit Benjamin Ingrosso esque, and let's send, a cute boy singing a club track. And ultimately, that equation might sound very cringy to me on first appearance, but listening to this song, I actually really do buy it. A lot of people are wondering, where's the Luca Hani She Got Me song this year? Well, Germany is serving that up for us. This is a bop. This is a really catchy, dancey song. And I actually am really down with the production of it. And I really, really like Ben Dolic's vocals. He has that really, remember when Justin Timberlake used to sing a lot more falsetto? I remember, I used to think that certain Justin Timberlake songs were sung by a woman because I was very confused when I didn't know who he was on the radio. His voice was so nasally and high and up there. Ben Dolic leans heavily into his higher register vocal, but I think it actually comes off very sexy and suave. So I really don't have a problem with it. It gives it somewhat a bit more of a teenage energy, which I think is great. Compared to it's a very sort of masculine dance song. Obviously, chasing after a woman and feeling those emotions and that, sexual energy, that's all a part of this kind of package of a type of song that you would expect this song to be. Sort of the F boy energy that, Eurovision usually has at least one or two of. But if this is the F boy song of the season, I'm honestly not really hating it. I mean, I can appreciate a good hook when I hear one. There's some disco elements. I'm just really behind this track. I don't have too much more to say, to be completely honest with you. Even though the chorus is still, I think, underwhelming, his it's a violent thing. There's something too quick about it that it's catchy after a while, but on first listen, it was a little off-putting. I was expecting it to that those notes to stretch out a little longer. But it's a very on the rhythm delivery. So, he's kept keeping up with the pace of the song. And actually, staging wise, I'm really, really excited to see where this song could go. I think that, with really sexy outfits and a really great choreographic group behind him, I think with the lighting, this song could be just really, really fun. And I think it'll definitely get the youth vote. I do have to complain about one thing, though. Why is Germany sending a Slovenian Bosnian artist? Ben Dolic is ethnically Slovenian, and he also spent some time in Bosnia growing up. He's only been in Germany for the last few years of his life. He won The Voice in Germany, I believe, a couple years ago. So, yes, he has ties to Germany. Maybe he lives there now. I'm not entirely sure if he's a citizen, but he's really Slovenian. And so it really bugs me that he's not representing Slovenia. Or, I mean, I hate to say this, but if he were to be representing a neighboring country to Slovenia, at least it would make a little bit more sense. For instance, if he was representing Croatia, for example, because sometimes those neighboring countries, as long as it's in the same geographic area, but there's nothing German about a Slovenian, okay? And I'm being a bit of a prude and a purist here, but I keep talking about how I really do want, especially from a bigger country like Germany, where they have no excuse not to find a German artist. I really, really want to see an actual German artist performing the song. I don't even know if Ben Dolic speaks German that well. I'm not entirely sure. I might be unfairly criticizing. He might be like very fluent in German and has more ties to it than I realize, but he still is not German. And so I get a little bit just about that because it kind of feels like no one's representing Germany this year. And of course, the one song that, has a chance of getting Germany onto the left side of the scoreboard is not actually a German artist, which I just don't really get behind. I want, I really, really believe that, like, especially bigger countries, like, there's no excuse. You've got to pull someone from your own talent, from the German, music world, an artist who's in Berlin. I don't feel it. And even though you can imagine that Ben Dolic is German, it just bugs me. And it's not even like he's an immigrant necessarily, like in terms of like, sometimes, like people are brought as children to countries. That's different. But like he's just like someone who's like, well, I tried Slovenia. I don't know. I don't know why he's not in Slovenia, to be honest. Please elucidate me in the comments more about his backstory. I'm ranting a little bit, and this is very nitpicky, but it was just something I had to point out because it's the only thing that kind of irks me about this. And but a lot of countries do this all the time. But again, it's one thing when it's a German artist representing Austria and vice versa. Okay, I can see that. Austria, Germany, they're kind of like the same thing, okay? Not, but they are. But not just something that's like Eurovision, the point of it is to showcase talent from your own countries. That, in my mind, just kind of goes out the window a lot of the time. And I kind of do wish that was more of a rule. I'm not entirely sure of that. There's a lot of German songwriters on this song, and it does feature Be Okay. I don't know if that guy, the producer, is actually German. So if he is, that's at least something. But yeah, Germany, I'm feeling this. Slovenia, should I say? Slovenia, I'm feeling your song. You've sent 2 songs this year. Congratulations, Slovenia. And Bosnia, because Bosnia is not in the contest this year, which is really sad. Sorry, Bosnia. Hope to see you back soon. But yes, there is definitely a lot of potential with this track, and it could definitely be the summer song, the summer party song of Eurovision 2020, which, as long as it's a song I can get behind in terms of it's something I feel like I could dance to, then I'm definitely behind it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, remember this is just my opinion. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more content, particularly Eurovision right now, because it's that time of year. Boy, I got so many videos to film. And I will see you all in my next video. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace, love, and light. Bye.